Hey there, egg lovers! Today we're cracking open the 8 biggest mistakes you're making with eggs. Trust me, you won't believe the risks you're taking. You think you're an egg pro? You've got your go-to scramble down, you can poach an egg in your sleep, you practically invented Eggs Benedict Florentine Kardashian. Well, hold your horses, Egg Sheeran, because I'm about to rock your world. We're going deep into the danger zone, folks. We're talking about the kind of existential crisis that could leave you saying, omelet out of here. Get ready to have your mind scrambled because things are about to get real yolky. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the eggs in the door. You might think that little egg tray in your fridge door is a convenient spot, but it's actually a big no-no for your eggs. You know that little egg tray built into your fridge door? It seems like the perfect place to store your eggs, right? Wrong, yeah, that's basically enemy number one for your eggs. Why, you ask? Well, let's dive into the science behind it. You see, the fridge door is like the hottest club in town, constantly opening and closing, letting all the warm air in. Every time you open that door, the temperature inside fluctuates. And eggs? They're like that friend who gets cold really easily. They need a stable, cool environment to stay fresh and safe to eat. All that temperature fluctuation is a one-way ticket to Salmonella City. When eggs are exposed to varying temperatures, it can cause condensation on the shell, which can lead to bacteria growth. Instead, keep your eggs cozy and safe on a shelf in the main part of your fridge. The main compartment of your fridge maintains a more consistent temperature, which is ideal for keeping your eggs fresh. It's like giving them a first-class ticket to Flavortown. Population your taste buds. When eggs are stored properly, they not only stay fresh longer but also taste better. Fresh eggs have a firmer white and a more vibrant yolk, which makes a big difference in your cooking and baking. Whether you're making a fluffy omelet, a rich custard, or a simple scrambled egg, the quality of your eggs matters. So, give your eggs the VIP treatment they deserve. Next time you organize your fridge, remember to keep your eggs on a shelf in the main compartment. Your taste buds will thank you, and so will your stomach. So, let's make a pact to stop door-stopping our eggs. It's a small change that can make a big difference in the quality and safety of our food. Keep your eggs cool, keep them safe, and enjoy the delicious benefits of properly stored eggs. Happy cooking! Look, I get it. Sometimes you're staring into the fridge, desperation sets in, and you're willing to eat anything that isn't nailed down. You might be thinking, how bad can it be? As you rummage through the shelves, hoping to find something edible, the hunger pangs are real, and the temptation to ignore those little details like expiration dates can be overwhelming. But when it comes to eggs, those expiration dates are not just a suggestion, they're a direct order from your stomach. Eggs are a staple in many households, and it's easy to overlook the dates printed on the carton. However, those dates are there for a reason. They are a guideline to ensure that what you're consuming is safe and won't cause you any harm. Eating expired eggs is like playing Russian roulette with your digestive system. You might think you're saving money or avoiding waste, but the risk is simply not worth it. The consequences of consuming a bad egg can range from mild discomfort to severe food poisoning. It's a gamble that could leave you regretting your decision for days. You might get lucky, or you might spend the next 24 hours in the bathroom questioning all your life choices. The symptoms of food poisoning can be brutal: nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and stomach cramps. It's a miserable experience that can easily be avoided by paying attention to those expiration dates. So, do yourself a favor, check those dates. It only takes a few seconds to look at the carton and see if the eggs are still good. If they're past their prime, don't hesitate to get rid of them. Your health is far more important than a few eggs. And if you're even a little bit suspicious, just toss them. Trust your instincts. If an egg looks or smells off, it's better to be cautious. The cost of a new carton of eggs is minimal compared to the potential cost of a trip to the doctor or a day spent in bed recovering. It's better to be safe than sorry, especially when it comes to your bowels. Taking a moment to check the expiration date can save you a lot of trouble in the long run. So next time you're in the kitchen, remember, those dates are there for a reason. Stay safe, stay healthy, and always check your eggs. I know, it seems counterintuitive. Eggs are covered in, well, let's just say stuff. But trust me on this one, washing your eggs before storing them is like throwing a welcome party for bacteria. Eggs have this magical, invisible coating that protects them from the bad guys. It's like their own little force field of freshness, and when you wash them, You're basically stripping them naked and leaving them vulnerable to attack. So, unless you're planning on bathing your eggs in hand sanitizer, just leave them be. They'll thank you for it, and your stomach will too. Overcooked eggs, a culinary crime. Listen, I'm all for a good hard-boiled egg. But there's a fine line between cooked and overcooked, and when you cross it, you're basically committing a culinary crime. Overcooked eggs are dry, rubbery, and frankly, a little sad. They're like the culinary equivalent of a deflated balloon. Plus, you're basically cooking all the nutrients out of them, which defeats the whole purpose of eating an egg in the first place. So next time you're cooking eggs, pay attention. Don't be afraid to pull them off the heat a little early. Remember, a slightly runny yolk is a happy yolk. Raw eggs just don't. All right, folks, let's talk about something that should go without saying, but apparently needs to be said. Stop eating raw eggs. I don't care if Rocky Balboa did it. I don't care if your grandpa swore by it. Just stop. Raw eggs are like a breeding ground for salmonella, which is basically a one-way ticket to food poisoning city. We're talking cramps, fever, chills, the works. Not exactly the breakfast of champions, is it? So, unless you're trying to win a bet or impress a chicken, stick to cooked eggs. Your stomach will thank you. Poaching eggs? Freshness is key. Poaching an egg is an art form, I'll give you that. It's a delicate process that requires precision and patience. The result, when done correctly, is a beautifully cooked egg with a runny yolk encased in tender whites. But even the most skilled chef can't work miracles with old eggs. The age of the egg plays a crucial role in the success of your poaching endeavor. If you want perfectly poached eggs, you need to start with the freshest eggs possible. Fresh eggs have firmer whites that hold together better during the poaching process. You see, as eggs age, the whites get thinner and more watery. This is due to the breakdown of proteins over time, which causes the egg whites to lose their structure. And when you try to poach a watery egg, it basically explodes into a million little pieces in the water. The whites disperse, creating a cloudy mess instead of a cohesive poached egg. Not exactly the elegant presentation you were going for, is it? A messy poached egg can be quite disheartening, especially if you've put in the effort to get everything else just right. So next time you're planning on poaching some eggs, head to the store and get the freshest eggs you can find. Look for eggs with a recent packing date or visit a local farmer's market for the freshest options. Fresh eggs not only poach better but also taste better. The flavor of a fresh egg is richer and more vibrant, making your poached eggs even more delicious. When you crack a fresh egg, you'll notice that the whites are thick and hold their shape well. This is exactly what you want for poaching. Gently place the egg into simmering water and watch as the whites envelop the yolk, creating that perfect poached egg shape. The result is a perfectly poached egg with a tender white and a runny yolk ready to be enjoyed. Your taste buds will thank you for the effort. There's nothing quite like the satisfaction of cutting into a perfectly poached egg and watching the yolk ooze out. Poached eggs can elevate a variety of dishes, from classic eggs Benedict to a simple avocado toast. The possibilities are endless when you start with fresh eggs. Add a poached egg to a salad or a bowl of ramen for an extra touch of luxury. The creamy yolk adds richness and depth to any dish. Remember, the key to a successful poached egg is starting with the freshest eggs you can find. It makes all the difference in both texture and taste. So, next time you're at the store, don't forget to pick up some fresh eggs. Your poached eggs will turn out beautifully, and your taste buds will be delighted. Happy poaching! Scrambled eggs, it's all about the pan. You know what they say, the right tool for the right job. And when it comes to scrambled eggs, the right tool is a non-stick pan. I'm talking Teflon, ceramic, whatever you got. See, scrambled eggs are delicate creatures. They're prone to sticking, burning, and generally making a mess of your pan. But a good non-stick pan will let those eggs slide around like a figure skater on an Olympic rink. So ditch that old cast iron pan and invest in a good non-stick one. Your scrambled eggs will be fluffier, tastier, and a whole lot easier to clean up. Egg allergies, no yolk. Okay, folks, this last one is serious. Egg allergies are no joke. They can cause anything from a mild rash to a life-threatening anaphylactic reaction. So, if you know you're allergic to eggs, avoid them like the plague. And if you're cooking for someone with an egg allergy, be extra careful. Even trace amounts of egg can trigger a reaction. So read labels carefully, wash your hands thoroughly, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Remember, it's better to be safe than sorry, especially when it comes to someone's health. Stay egg-ucated. So, there you have it. 8 excellent mistakes to avoid. Don't be an egghead. Subscribe for more cracking content. Who knew there was so much to learn about these little oval-shaped wonders? But hey, knowledge is power, and now you're basically an egg expert. Go forth and impress your friends with your newfound wisdom. And remember, when it comes to eggs, always err on the side of caution. Unless you're making an omelet, then go crazy.